the shoulder pass.
How have things changed under Jeff Collins on the defense?
Man, it's different. It's better. It's better for everybody, man. For real. I'm not gonna lie. For me, for my group, for everybody, for the defense, secondary, it's better for everybody. Everybody flying around, having a good time, enjoying what they're doing.
Are you saying you didn't do that last year? Or you didn't have as much fun?
With the players that we have on the team right now, it's a lot of talent. And as a coach, you don't supposed to not let your players play. You're supposed to let your players play and have some freedom. And I feel like this year, Coach Collins is letting us do that.
What will that mean for you? More freedom?
It's allowing the team, allowing the defense get takeaways, get sacks, get tackle for loss. Just give the offense the ball back. So
you're saying less systematic defensively.
Yep.
One thing that Jeff Collins, I know that he's trying to hammer home is also kind of rotating more guys, in there and playing more into the depth.
Mm-hmm.
How is that playing out so far? No, obviously, it's early in training camp, but how is that playing out so far?
It's better because everybody fresh. Like if everybody can if he can make the system a little bit simpler than it is, everybody can fly around, have fun, and it's gonna be easy to rotate. And everybody can be healthy. So, yeah.
What have you seen from Bo Atkinson?
Bo Atkinson.
Seems like he's taking a big step.
Bo Atkinson, he worked very hard, and he dedicated, and he gonna be one of the top pass rushers that come to UNC for real. I see that. I'm not gonna lie. Me and him work every day after workouts with hands. He tell me what he want to do. He got goals and stuff like that, and I see him work at it every day.
And what type, Des, I was going to ask you, what type of tandem, like duo, do you all think you can be, you and Bo, at that sort of the power end spot?
I really want me and Bo on the field at the same time.
Right. Okay.
And Cayman. I ain't gonna feel about Cayman though.
I mean, linebacker, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, cause look, I was joking with Cayman. I'm like, bro, will you play Sam? They're like, I don't mind playing Sam. I'm like, bro, you need to put that Sam, bro, cause it'd be an issue with me and Bo on the field on both edges, and we put Cayman on the linebacker, and power. That'd be an issue right there. That'd be an issue. And we got Dre back too, so. That'd be crazy, man.
Is that just a fantasy, or can you see that being a reality at some point?
I can definitely see that being a reality.
But you said a few minutes ago, Coach Collins kind of does things that play to your strengths, right?
He definitely do. He'll look into it, though, because, look, I asked him one day, I was like, this one he plays on P Blitz and A-Gap. I was like, Coach, we basically doing the same thing. What if I put P on the edge and I'm going linebacker? He like, not today, but we'll do it soon. I'm like, all right, bet.
You got to keep him to it.
I'm gonna hold on to it for sure.
Yeah, we'll check back with you, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to
it.
Yeah.
Has your motor changed since you got here? Because one of the things I asked, let me sidebar for a second. When people talk about Bo that know him say he's got this amazing motor. He arrived with a motor. Has your motor changed since you got here?
I can definitely say that I keep the same motor. I'm not saying like when I got here it wasn't any different than it is now. It just I just consistent and I keep doing the same thing over and over.
You using it better? You just kind of understand stuff?
Yeah, I'm just understanding it, using it in the right way.
You always worn 10? Is that your number? Always
Yeah, I started in high school wearing 10 ninth grade year. So I just kept 10.
the quarterback?
Nah.
Burton Cates, baby.
Burton Cates, yeah. Yep.
What's Coach Minicino taken from the NFL that's he's taught you guys so far?
Don't make a robot out of a good player. That's what he tell me every time. He be giving us little tangible things work on. He don't really trying to over explain stuff. Make it simple. So
Word of the day is freedom.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that is help? How much of that's helping you in terms of improving and going out into this season?
I can definitely say like last year. Last year, my coach used to critique everything that I do, and I used to be like thinking about what he say during the play, and you can't play football like that. You can't play football fast, and you thinking about stuff. So, Coach Ted, he tell you like you can ask him like, Coach, you want me to do it like this? He's like, I'm not gonna overcoach it. You can do it the way you want to, but understand like it's football at the end of the day. It's football. You don't oversimplify it though. So.
How much quicker is Des Evans off the snap when he's reacting as opposed to thinking so?
Fast. He fast. I don't really know
That
how I
split
explain it,
second
but
makes a huge difference.
it definitely do. It just allowed me to play football freely. Get to the quarterback, get tackle for loss, and have fun. That's what I really play football for.
Aside from the X's and O's, Des,
Mm-hmm.
with what you've heard from Ted, have you sat down with him? It sounds like he's had like a big talk with Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you sat down with him just in his office or somewhere and had just like a real good serious talk just about football and everything in terms of like him becoming your position coach now? Have you guys had one of those where you?
Nah, we definitely had one. We definitely had one. He just told me he liked the way I work, how I come in every day, focus, and take care of school, take care of football stuff, and stuff like that.
Tell me what you've learned about Joshua Harris so far,
Joshua
and
Harris.
how much you've gotten to know him.
Well, how long it been? It's been like a couple of days, but he a cool dude overall. On the football field, he kind of quiet a little bit, but off the field, he cool. He joke around and everything. Well, we look at him as like a grown man because he got his own family and stuff like that around. But overall, he cool though. He cool dude to be around with.
How much of the finality of this, being your last year and potential aspirations beyond that is a motivating factor for you, knowing that this is kind of like the make it or break it year for you?
Discipline, consistency. That's really what I gotta do. I was just thinking about that right there, laying down. Like when you in the moment, it's like when you doing things like football, your job. Sometimes it get hard, You don't want to do it, or you be overthinking about it. But you got to think about it like it's an end goal at the end of the day, and it's somewhere that you want to get to. And I just got a lot of discipline and consistency for real. That's all.
Do you look at that extra year as a blessing?
I do. I definitely do. Freshman year, it didn't go as planned. Any of the years that I had didn't go as planned. Coming here as a 5-star, number one in NC State. Number one in North Carolina. I'm expecting myself to, come here and 3 years done, but that didn't play out the way I wanted to. But I just had to learn and grow. That's all it is, mature.
Do you ever, I guess, enter seasons, with like, numbers as far as goals to kind of hit? Like, I want to hit, this benchmark, that benchmark, even if it's not numbers. Like, do you go into seasons, kind of having those, set objectives?
You have to. If you don't have no goals, you ain't gonna reach none. So yeah, I definitely set goals every day to reach beyond football, as in my life every day. So yeah.
I was gonna say, because some of the ones you were starting to say sounded more intangible rather than, I want to get X amount of sacks.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna transfer over. You feel me? It's gonna transfer over. Once you get your life together, everything gonna fall in line. So yeah.
Des, when you look at that 5-star guy out of Leaf County, like, do you think back then, because you were such a freak, like maybe didn't realize how far you had to go to become a great player at this level? Like, I'm not trying to talk you into it. I'm just saying,
no, I'm listening.
But I mean, would you agree with that, or like, what do you think when you look back at being 18 and all that height, and it taking longer to get where you want to get? I guess.
Everything happened for a reason. Like I told y'all last time, it's just some things that I just had to learn. Being in this game is just certain things that you can't do. Character, you gotta be a role model. God ain't gonna give you things if you ain't work for it. So I just had to, understand what I wanted, and and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just learning. That's all.
Kind of staying on that. I was at your commitment ceremony and press conference. You're a very different guy now than you were then.
Yeah.
When you look at yourself just personally as Des Evans, how have you changed the most since that day to where you are now?
Communicating. I really didn't want to talk for real when I was younger. I'm not a big talker. I usually just lay back, you feel me, just not talking for real. But I just had to understand that just allowing yourself to get out there, build relationships with other people, and just,
I would
just
agree
love.
with that because I think about that day.
Yeah.
But we had you back in the spring. I was talking to Jeremy about thinking about how you have like 5-6 word answers that day, and now you're taking us through stuff and explaining it.
Yeah.
There's the value of the college football experience, and you've been able to live it not just on the field but off the field.
Right.
Is that something that, regardless of what happens in football, that you take away from here, that you got a lot out of this experience?
Yeah, I could definitely say that. I had some ups and downs. Maybe y'all don't know about it. I had some ups and downs during my time in college, but it's just learning lessons, man. You just gotta learn. It's not an L. You just gotta learn from that and grow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my answer to that.
Saw you on the jugs machine last night. You trying to get some interceptions this year?
Oh, I'm trying to get everything that I deserve.
All right,
I was supposed to go get some right now, but I'm in this interview right now. It's cool though. It's cool.
that was great.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Des.
Yep. Appreciate it, man.